Apostle Theophilus Ebonyi has been completely exposed. I'm even ashamed to even use my mouth to talk about it. If you watch this thing to an end, if you watch this video to the end, you'll be surprised. You will shame for pastors. You will shame for Christians. You will shame for Christianity. May God have mercy. Just watch. Please remember to subscribe. Remember to share this news to people. And remember to always have faith in God. Walk in righteousness. No matter how far, how long it takes, God will bless. Do not dip your hand in evil. Because at the end, it brings shame. Watch.
Good morning to each and every one of you out there in the grant community. Good morning to you from Comrade Kingsley, the national leader of New Dawn Humanitarian Foundation, aka the New Movement. This morning, I want to address Elisha Esosa, the latest spokesperson of Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche. Elisha Esosa, I listened to your audio broadcast few days ago on my way to Niger State. And from your audio broadcasts, I watched how you were struggling to defend, or how you are struggling to make a damage control to the leaked audio conversation between Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche and the members of All Ground Pressure Group. I saw how you were struggling to cause a damage control, but unfortunately, you are not intelligent enough. Because Nigerians, as of today, I believe, they have seen it all from Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche. They have had it all from Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche and that of Abochino Bartolomeo. So there is no amount of damage control you could render to arrest that very situation. And yesterday again, I listened to you again yesterday, being the 7th day of December 2022. I listened to your audio broadcast trying to defend Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche, trying to separate the sin of Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche from that of Agbocheno Bartolomeo. And I want to tell you, how long will you continue to defend lies? How long will you continue to defend Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche? I have these few questions for you. In case, if you still intend to continue defending any audio leakage that surface in the grant community platforms. And I have these questions for you. Number one, Elisha Esosa, how will you defend a leaked audio message from Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche where he claimed that the cabals are the reason why he has not disbursed the money? The cabals of the federal government, and that the cabals, the ruling class in Nigeria, wants to initiate him into occults. And once they initiated him, he may not disburse his grant again. This news was coming up from Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche as at June last year. In case such an audio message leak out, how will you defend this, Elisha Esosa? Question number two, how will you defend an audio leakage from Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche telling some of us by himself that David Mark is the reason why he has not been able to disburse the grant as at last year. David Mark has always been the reason, according to Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche, since May, June, and July last year, 2021. How will you defend it if you see such an audio message on the social platform? Number 2, Elisha Esosa. How will you defend an audio message from Theophilus Ebonyi himself, telling some of us that Erufai is the reason why he couldn't disburse the grant December last year? Elisha Esosa, how will you defend a message, a screenshot message from Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche, or an audio conversation between him and some of us where he told us that Obasanjo came to intervene for the audio grant he promised Nigerians he has? How will you defend such a message? These are comments coming direct from Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche. Nigerians are not stupid. Some of us are very much intelligent, and some of us has what it takes to stage a fight, a Lego fight, and bring Theophilus to where he belongs. Elisha Esosa, how will you defend an audio message coming from Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche, telling some of us, especially those of us from Niger Delta states, that Ogboni people are the ones stopping him from disbursement? These are stories coming from Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche. How will you defend such an audio message if it surfaces to the social media platforms today? How will you defend such a message, Elisha Esosa? These are questions I have for you. Elisha Esosa, how will you defend an audio conversation coming from Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche, asking some of us to help him to get an imam or a native doctor that will help him to go and bring out the money from the custody of the cabals? If such an audio conversation leak out to the social platform today, how will you defend it? As at September this year, I am talking about September this year, 2022, an audio conversation from Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche asking some of the grant community, some who are close to him, to help him look for an imam or a native doctor that will help him to do juju, to go and bring out the money from where it is. How will you defend it? Can you defend it? Because I can assure you that the more you come out to defend this audio leakage, the more damage you yourself will be causing the man you intend to defend. That is Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche. My warnings to Elisha Esosa is this. Please, I advise you respect yourself. I advise you honor yourself. I advise you mind your business. Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche is already sinking. God has already exposed him. His death, his nyash, his anus is already at the public domain. And there is nothing 1,000 of you can do to defend him. The mandate he claimed he has, where is it? And Elisha Esosa, I thought you are intelligent. I thought you are wise. I want to refer you to your audio broadcast yesterday, being the 7th day of December 2022. In your audio, I want to quote you. You said that nobody is speaking for Theophilus Ebonyi. You said nobody, no matter who that person is. I am quoting you. You said no matter who that person is, nobody is speaking for Theophilus Ebonyi. And therefore, let the sin of Agbochino Bartholomew be directed to him and not to be directed or to be linked to Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche. And I ask you another question. Who are you speaking for? Then, on that very moment, you were telling Nigerians to disregard any message, voice messages from any camp, from anybody that is not Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche himself. And I ask, who are you speaking for? And I ask again, why should we believe in what you are telling us? Since you have told us not to believe any message from any camp that is not from Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche, I ask Elisha Esosa, who are you speaking for? On this note, ladies and gentlemen in the grant community, I call on every subscribers in the grant community to disregard, to reject, disregard, neglect the voice of Elisha Esosa, the latest spokesperson of Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche, the CEO of Theobarth Global Foundation. I can tell you from here that this man has nothing to offer. Elisha Esosa, take notes of this. The next time you will come out to debunk or defend Theophilus Ebonyi Eloche again, I want to assure you that millions of his evil deeds, his evil plans, his recorded voice communications with some of us will continue to hit the social media. You are now the one that will cause the next version of Theophilus Global Foundation problem. Take note of this. Thank you.